Happy October, everybody! So I know I'm a few days late. It's October 3rd. I wanted to post something on the 1st and 2nd and try to keep up with you guys on a daily basis of the spooky movies I am watching in October. I want to be able to get at least 31 in. That's one a day. That should be pretty easy to do. And these ones I don't need your suggestions on, even though I put a post up and got a whole bunch of them. So maybe I will use your suggestions. I had heard through the grapevine that maybe the audio is a little off on the videos. If it is, I'm super sorry. I am trying to get it fixed and taken care of. It's really just a old equipment. So as soon as I can get some new equipment, we will do it that way. I may have to start trying to record it on maybe my phone. Maybe? I don't know if there's space, but we'll give it a shot, and then I got to try to figure out how to move it from the phone to the computer where it needs to be, and then cut everything all up, and I'm not really good at any of that. But, to get back to the fun movie stuff, I want to congratulate and thank, again, Jill, who won Bunruko, however you say it. I dropped that off to her earlier this week. She seemed super happy. I even threw an extra thank you balloon sculpture in for her as well. And I originally, when I was going to sit down to post this video and tell you guys about the Halloween movies, the October movies, I was going to say, unfortunately, guys, there isn't the first 14 comment gets it, because that's just for the steps. But thanks to Dana, yet again, coming in with a link from Wonderstruck to the movie that I actually just watched today, which if you're following me on Facebook, you know what that is. If not, you gotta wait like 9 more seconds before I tell you. So I want to give a shout out to a cosplayer I worked with earlier this week, Jenna, who was Xena, and a very good Xena too. I didn't get a chance to talk to her as much as I would like to, but she suggested a movie called Body Melt, which is on YouTube, from Australia, actually in 1993. When I watched the movie, it looked like a more early 80s B-rate movie. The effects were everything I thought that movie could have had at that time. Storyline is all over the place. It's one of those ones where don't try to follow a storyline too much, because what happens in this scene has nothing to do with the next one or this one, or the thread is really lightly woven through. But a great party movie, great background movie. The gore and the effects were exactly what I remember growing up, and I enjoyed it. There are a couple of friends that I know I will be watching this movie with within the next couple of days. If you guys are bored and looking for something new, check it out, and then come back and let us know what you thought. Yesterday, he doesn't know it, but Joe from Movie Dumpster inspired me to watch Ghoulies by putting a clip up, I believe, of the second one. And that made me want to watch the first one and kind of go through and do the whole little marathon of it, so maybe I'll knock that all out. But Ghoulies was a 1985 movie. There's a very familiar name I saw pop up in the opening credits, so not as an actor, but I'll say the name and see if you remember it. Charles Band. For any of you Full Moon fans out there, Puppet Master, Meridian, and now I'm drawing a blank on all of the Full Moon movies I watched that were amazing. He was also had a hand in Dolls, which is another fantastic movie from the 80s that I love and still watch. Ghoulies was really hard to watch now, in the sense of there was so much missing from the storyline. So if you go into it, try not to pick it apart, because you could pick it apart like crazy. Which is absolutely fine. The same thing happened with Body Melt. You can sit and watch a movie and not pick it apart. The one thing that I could not get past, and I had another cosplayer friend come and watch it. I thought we were trying to get a bunch of people. It was just 2 people rocking out, and and having a lot of fun watching this movie. Christine, thank you for coming over. Um, the eyes, the glowing eyes, and Joe, I'm gonna message you and ask you what's going on with that. At one point, a pupil is looking straight at you, and the other one is straight up. How did that get into the film? I don't know. If I was better at this editing stuff, or if I had money to pay people to make this look good, I would have a little picture right up here of, oh, you know what? Hold on. And I don't have a pen. So just imagine this. Yeah. Imagine really bad eyes. Don't look at mine, I'll be all self-conscious. Which brings us to the movie of today. Hannibal is a 2001 drama, horror, scary-ish, spooky movie, which is a linked movie in our cinematographic, that's not the right word, journey, using Julianne Moore as the link from Wonderstruck to Hannibal. This is the sequel to Silence of the Lambs, where Julianne Moore stepped up to play the part of Clarice. I thoroughly enjoyed the movie. I remember when it came out, it wasn't really my style of horror, or my style of movie. But as I've grown, as I've matured, I wear a tie now. I matured. I think I enjoy it a lot more. Now also want to go back and rewatch all of those, including the original of the Red Dragon, which was called Manhunter, I believe, and somebody shouted that out on the Facebook as well. So that suggestion could have come sooner. I could have been watching that one today. But so with this being part of the What's the Next Step, comment below. The first 14 people get entered onto that prize wheel to win another fabulous movie. Thank you guys for joining me on this, and have a very spooky, happy Halloween. If you'd like to suggest movies that maybe I haven't seen down for the Halloween spooky editions of this, they don't have to be linked to the other ones. Just let me know what you guys are watching. And with that being said, later days.